Hello foodies! Welcome back to Svedanika the Kitchen. Today we are here again with a new recipe. Today's recipe is every Hyderabadi's favorite world famous mutton dum biryani. Straight from the Deccani cuisine, Hyderabad mutton biryani or Kache Goski biryani is a royal dish that doesn't need any special mention. Let's get into the procedure without wasting any time. Let's soak 3 cups of long grain rice. Longer the grain, better would be the biryani. Always choose the rice which is extra long and stands out of individual grains. Basmati rice is the best choice to make biryani. The age of the rice is very crucial to make perfect biryani. Choose the rice grain which is at least 1 year old. The older the rice, the better it is. In a bowl, take 1.5 lb of mutton pieces. Add salt as per your taste. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 1 tablespoon of regular chili powder and 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder. Kashmiri chili powder is relatively mild in heat and full flavored, but its main characteristic is a vibrant red coloring. You can add chili powder according to your spice level. These measurements are for moderate spice level. Take 10 cardamoms, 1 teaspoon fennel seeds or saunf and 1 teaspoon caraway seeds or shai jeera and grind into a coarse powder. Add 2 tablespoons of this powder. This powder gives an amazing flavor and aroma to biryani. Add half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Hyderabadi dum biryani is incomplete without fried onions. Add half cup of fried onions. Crispy fried onions used for biryani are called barista. Add 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 2 tablespoons of green chili paste, 1/4 cup of cashews, 2 tablespoons of dry pomegranate seeds known as anardana are ground into a coarse powder and added to act as a meat tenderizer to substitute papaya paste. Add half cup finely chopped coriander leaves. Add half cup finely chopped mint leaves. Add 1 cup beaten curd or yogurt. Now give a good mix to all ingredients in the bowl such that meat is well coated with all the spices. Now add half cup cooking oil. Thoroughly mix everything so that oil is coated well. Since we are using dry pomegranate seeds as meat tenderizer, longer hours of marination is not required. Now we can start our next procedure directly without waiting for marination. By now, rice is soaked for about 30 minutes. So let's start our next procedure, cooking rice. Take a deep pot and fill water approximately 3/4 of it. Now start adding each spices while the water is heating. First add salt as per taste. Add 1 tablespoon lemon juice to water to get clumpless and fluffy rice. Add 3 bay leaves, 3 small cinnamon sticks, 1 stone flower, half teaspoon caraway seeds or shai jeera, 4 cloves, half cup finely chopped coriander leaves, half cup finely chopped mint leaves, 4 green chilies spritted, 3 tablespoon oil, 1 teaspoon kevra water, and mix all the spices in the water. Let the water boil to add rice. Now the water is boiled. So let's start adding our soaked basmati rice. Be very cautious while cooking the rice. Do not stir the rice much while cooking, otherwise it will break the grains. choose a pan with a lid that fits tight or a pressure cooker. This biryani cooks on dum or steam, and we want to retain as much steam that is formed inside. Traditionally, a ceiling of dough used to be put around the pan and the lid, but I don't do that as the lid fits tightly. Once the rice is cooked up to 70%, we'll transfer the rice to the meat to make the dum process. Today I'm using pressure cooker for dum process. As the pressure cooker's bottom is not enough for the dum process, I'm using a pan below the pressure cooker to spread the heat evenly. Now slowly transfer 70% cooked rice over the meat. Spread it in layers. Now gently add half cup golden brown fried onions on the top. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon saffron soaked water or orange food color as an optional if you don't have saffron at home. Now close the pressure cooker without placing whistle over the top. Seal the pressure nozzle with folded napkin. This process helps in retaining the steam inside for the dum process. Now it's time for dum. 10 minutes on high heat and 40 to 45 minutes on low heat. You can sense the aroma of biryani when it is done. After 50 minutes, open the lid. Transfer biryani to a serving bowl carefully without breaking rice. Look how perfectly biryani is cooked. Look at the bottom of the pressure cooker. There are no burns at all. This is the result of placing a pan below the pressure cooker. Now, gently mix both masala and rice together. Hyderabadi mutton dum biryani is ready to serve. Look at this perfectly cooked mutton piece in Kachi Goski biryani. If you like this video, please like, comment and share. If you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.